I want to move on because this story, viewers, curdles the blood. The rape and murder of a junior doctor in Kolkata is a horrific crime. The facts are enough to, as I told you, make the blood run cold. The reports reveal that the accused has beaten up the victim when she tried to resist and protect herself before being raped and murdered. As per the autopsy report, cut marks were found on the victim's hands and face. The reports indicated that a brutal blow caused shards of a glass spectacles to break and pierce her eyes. Injuries to the head were also reported as the accused slammed the deceased head against the wall before violating her and then finally strangled her, viewers. Strangled her. This crime was convicted between this crime was committed between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. on Friday morning. During the victim's shift, the suspect Sanjay Roy, arrested in connection to rape murder, police remand till August 23. The suspect was a volunteer in the police welfare cell stationed to the outpost near RG Kar Hospital. Apparently, viewers, he had a record in the past which was somehow overlooked, and he continued, therefore, despite his background, to have had access to all departments at this hospital, reportedly charged patients for admissions and beds. The CCTV caught Sanjay Roy near the scene of the crime at around 4 a.m. on Friday mornings, and the cops recovered blood-stained shoes, Bluetooth headset found near the victim linked to the accused. Sanjay Roy has reportedly admitted the crime. Police suspect the involvement of accomplices. The tardy reaction to the crime has compelled doctors around the country, as you can see, viewers, in the middle of your screens, to hold massive protests. They're not just demanding justice from Mamata's government in Bengal, but also assurances. And viewers, therefore, let's ask some fundamental questions tonight, because, let me tell you, viewers, part of the reason for the outrage stems from the nature of the unanswered questions that suggest that the accused had a criminal record and that the hospital failed to carry out due diligence before providing him unfettered access. Why was the accused given unfettered access to the hospital? Were charges of misconduct ignored against this person, and why was it so? Is it true the accused previously worked in the hospital also? Can the police ensure fair probe with his link to the welfare board? And should the state hand over the case to the CBI to ensure justice? The crime has triggered a war of words, with the BJP targeting the West Bengal government as also India bloc for its wishy-washy stance, which is in stark contrast to the fervent protest march and piercing demands for the resignation, for example, of UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath in the aftermath of the Hathras outrage a few years ago. So let's ask some questions, viewers. Let me bring in Professor Monojit Mondol straight off. He is a great sympathizer of the TMC government. Professor Monojit Mondol, let me ask you this question. Should Mamata Banerjee step down? The TMC was demanding the resignation of Yogi Adityanath in the Hathras, in the aftermath of the Hathras crime. That was a horrific crime also. There have been clear, absolutely clear, and this is undeniable now, lapses.
What is clear? What is
lapses.
Clear, absolutely
lapses, clear. Professor Mondol. Lapses. Big, glaring ones, for which the principal has also stood down from his post. And there is talk that this is a wider racket flourishing under your administration. Why shouldn't, therefore, the Chief Minister step down, since you ask for resignations willy-nilly at every stage of the BJP?
It is the Chief Minister who has ensured justice within a span of few hours.
No justice.
The culprit was nabbed.
No justice.
No, please, now stop. Listen to this. Within a few hours, this culprit has been nabbed. Even the Chief Minister today said, if you do not find any confidence in the police by Sunday, the case will be handed over to the CBI. The Chief Minister made the statement. But though we believe that justice will be done by the Kolkata police, you talk of resignation, then the Prime Minister of this country should resign 10 times, because he could not handle the Manipur crime. Those
do not shift the goalposts, Mr. Mondol. I'm only quoting back to you what your party mates constantly demand of the Prime Minister. Why shouldn't that now apply to the Chief Minister of Bengal?
You started this politics of resignation.
I didn't.
That is
I
your
asked you a
job
fundamental
as a
question exposing the
BJP
hypocrisy
lackey.
of it all.
How many times
Viewers,
did you ask
let
for
me
the
tell you.
resignation
One
of
second.
the Prime Minister
One second.
when he
Professor
could not
Mondal, one
handle the
second. One
situation in
second.
Manipur?
Don't
Still
shout,
the people
don't
of
shout,
Manipur
don't shout,
are
calm down.
waiting for
The
justice.
point is, viewers,
and
if a political party is
talk
going
about
to,
resignation of Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee,
we have to
but
lower
she
his
has
fader
actually
because he's just
acted.
going to keep screaming, which is
You
not
will lower
acceptable.
my feeder because you
Okay,
won't be able to listen to.
viewers, the reason this question was posed, it's very simple. Because this question is constantly posed by the opposition of the Prime Minister at the center. Now, if you set the bar that high, and when there is a heinous crime of this nature in your own state, you must apply the same rule to yourself. Should you not, viewers? And if you don't, what does that make you? Anyhow, I'm not answering that question. Let me quickly bring in Dr. Ranganathan as well as Sanju Verma. Mr. Mondal has decided to walk off. I don't know why. He lost his rag so much that he walked off. But nonetheless, viewers, these things happen. I will speak to him after the show. But Dr. Ranganathan, yes, very quickly.
Rahul, this is an absolutely horrendous incident. I cannot even find words to describe my sympathies and my, I don't know what to say, condolences, too timid a word, with the family and the bereaved. The justice has to be done and it has to be swift. And I'm glad that the perpetrator has been at least apprehended and arrested. But then again, the same rules that apply to people that the opposition applies to the ruling dispensation, that is the BJP, the same rules should apply here. Yes, absolutely. And I've said this before, 35,000 rapes happen in this country and each rape is as heinous and as barbaric as the next. So one should not demarcate which one is more barbaric and which one is other. The question that you are asking is that where is the sensitivity? Where is the the alacrity with which such cases are being dealt? And where is the confidence? Let me remind you that it was the same Ms. Mamata Banerjee who in the infamous Nadia incident in 2022 started victim blaming. She said, was it actually a rape or a love affair? And it was the same Mamata Banerjee who in 2012, if I'm not mistaken, said that the Park Street horrendous gang rape incident was a fabricated incident, which led to one of her leaders of the TMC say that the Park Street rape was a misunderstanding between a woman and her client. This is what is happening. If BJP leaders and ministers were to say such things, NYT and WAPO would be writing column yards on this.
Okay.
But of course, there are two rules. That is the issue out here, Rahul.
Okay, so let me just very quickly, yes, I'll just put you in. Just very quickly give you the NCRB records, which are the National Crime Records Bureau. West Bengal recorded 33,218 crimes against women in 2015. 10% of the total number of crimes against women in India that year. In 2021, there were 4,28,278 reported incidents of crime, an 87% increase from 2011 viewers. 65% of Indian men believe women should tolerate violence to keep the family together. This is also data, viewers, that has come out. Now, if you were to extend this particular yardstick and amplify it, and then look at why the principal of that college has had to step down, perhaps you will be able to put two and two together, viewers. This is shocking. This is absolutely shocking. Yes, Sanju Verma. Why are you demanding Chief Minister's resignation?
You know, Rahul, as Mr. Ranganathan mentioned, I think this is such a blood-curdling and horrifying crime that no amount of words and no amount of debates on national television can understand the pain of what the girl's family is going through. I'm told she was their only daughter, their only child. Be that as it may, since this is a debate and facts is what we are here to discuss, I will just say a couple of things. First and foremost, Mamata Banerjee is not only the Chief Minister, but the only woman Chief Minister today in the all of India. She is also the Home Minister of West Bengal. And you've read out some data. Let me tell you, I culled out the average data of NCRB in the last 3 years. 2.8 lakh sexual assault cases and crimes against women in 2021. 3.49 lakh cases of rape, sexual assaults, and crimes against women and children in 2022, and more than 4.31 lakh cases against women in terms of sexual violence. And mind you, when it comes to conviction for crimes against women, Mamata Banerjee takes the cake and the icing. The conviction rate is a measly 2.7% as per the last available NCRB data. My simple point is this, and this is something that Suvendu Adhikari has tweeted, and nobody from TMC has rebutted this. So I assume what he's saying is true, and this is proven by the RG Kar Medical College records. Thrice, the professor or principal, as you will, Sandeep Ghosh, was removed from RG Kar Medical College. Once he came back to his position as principal, within 48 hours, such is his clout, he was shifted to Murshidabad, at a hospital in Murshidabad. He came back to RG Kar Medical College within to Murshidabad. My last point is this. What is the compulsion of Mamata Banerjee that she does not remove the DGP of West Bengal, Rajiv Kumar, who's himself an accused in the Narada and Sarada scams and is facing trial in the Alipur trial court?
Okay.
Has the law and order minister of West Bengal, Maulai Ghatak, resigned? No. Has Shashi Panja, the women and child development minister of Mamata Banerjee, resigned? No. So Mamata Banerjee has been mollycoddling criminals, and she's been legitimizing
big charges,
incompetency.
big charges,
She's legitimizing
big charges,
incompetency.
big charges are being made by the BJP tonight, viewers. Obviously, these crimes take place across the country in different states, and we know that very few upstanding, morally upright ministers of women and child development, etc., take responsibility and quit. No one is expecting that, but one at least is expecting, viewers, the lowest common denominator connecting all these crimes is a free and fair investigation so that those people who are at the heart of it are put in jail. Let's hope that happens, viewers. But let this also be a reminder of the perils of playing politics over crimes, viewers. Because if you do, then be prepared to also answer questions.